Well, you'd think they'd learn by now. Every year the Grammys manage to outdo themselves, but not in a good way. What was once a night to celebrate music has turned into a cringeworthy display of virtue signaling, and this year it was no different. The show was packed with these same tired resistance stunts as Hollywood elites patted themselves on the back, proving once again just how out of touch they are. And today we're going to be breaking down the most ridiculous moments, the backlash, and why the awards show keeps digging their own graves. As always, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos just like this.
We're going to be honoring the best in music as voted on by the 13,000 members of the Recording Academy and 20 million illegal immigrants. Beyonce announced her new tour. Yes. Everyone saw that. I will say though, Beyonce, there's tariffs. We can't afford a new tour. Right? Maple syrup is about to be $50.
Trevor didn't stop there. He also said, quote, "I don't know if you know this, there's been a few changes in Washington, so I'm going to enjoy tonight because it may be my last time I get to host anything in this country." Oh, really? Because last I checked, he built his entire career in the US, and his big break came during Trump's first presidency as of 2025. His net worth is an estimated $100 million. If authoritarian crackdowns were a thing here, he wouldn't have had a job to begin with. Maybe he's mixing up America with the South African government? But hey, who am I to judge? To prove how much of a hypocrite he is, these were Trevor's thoughts right after the elections last year.
Well, look, it is the first US election since you stopped doing The Daily Show. Does any of it, have you missed any of it?
To be honest with you, no, not really. I haven't missed staying up until like 5 a.m. to not get a result. I haven't missed, everyone asking me for an opinion instantly in the moment. Also, this is the calmest election I've had. Like every other election I was part of was when I was at the Daily Show. People were texting me, asking me what was going to happen, like I knew the future. And now nothing.
Oh, so what magically changed in just 3 little months? Could it be the awards shows demand a full display of virtue signaling from their hosts and winners? It's practically a requirement at this point to step on stage, deliver a dramatic, politically charged monologue, and wait for the inevitable standing ovation from an audience that already agrees with every word you say. The thing is, these events are no longer about talent or achievement. It's about who can push the narrative that is to be accepted by the left's elites in under 5 minutes. And the best part is they act like their theatrics are brave and groundbreaking, when in reality, they're just saying exactly what's expected from them. That's exactly what happened in a couple of these speeches, so let's start with Alicia Keys.
This is not the time to shut down the diversity of voices. We've seen on this stage talented, hardworking people from different backgrounds with different points of view, and it changes the game. DEI is not a threat, it's a gift. And the more voices, the more powerful the sound. When destructive forces try to burn us down, we rise from the ashes like a phoenix.
Does she think she's in Hunger Games or something? Sister, give us a break. Ricky Gervais' advice should be the gold standard of these speeches. Just accept your award, thank your manager, your family, and maybe even your fans if you're feeling generous, then step off the stage. But no, that would be too simple. They've become so predictable it's almost comical. It's like they're competing to see who can shove the most buzzwords into a single monologue before the music starts playing them off. Speaking of Ricky, he also posted a picture from X of his infamous Golden Globe speech with the caption reading, quote, "They're still not listening. You know who else wasn't listening? Shakira, who some would say has a weird set of priorities."
I want to dedicate this award to all my immigrant brothers and sisters in this country. You're loved, you're worth it, and I will always fight with you. And to all of those women who work really hard every day to provide for their families, you are the true she-wolves. So this is for you too. And I want to share this award with my kids, Milan and Sasha, who are here with me. I'm so proud of you guys, of your kind hearts. Thank you so much for supporting me the way you do. I love you. Thank you.
Drop a like if you think her kids should be on the top of that list. Now, Shakira's case is particularly interesting because she's not a US citizen and she's a green card holder. If she's been paying any attention, she'd realize the very people breaking the law and the crossing the border illegally are actually making things much worse for her. Simply put, she had to wait years to get her permanent resident status, so to go through the proper channels and follow all the legal requirements. Meanwhile, others just walk across the border and get handed benefits, housing, and in some cases, even work permits. But instead of acknowledging reality, we get these out-of-touch speeches. Joy Villa was also present at the event, and she made sure everyone knew her hat wasn't coming off.
I think the ones that should be deported are being deported. To be honest, I'm a Latina. My family came from this country to this country legally, and I love to see rapists, human traffickers deported. I don't want to see them here. I want us to be free for all colors, for all people. Like, that's what makes America great again. So we can create, so we can live. Like, as an artist, as a musician, I want to be able to walk at night and not think that I'm going to get killed by an illegal alien. And so those are the people getting deported, and those are the people that should get deported.
Joy might actually be the only conservative in that entire event, and it's not the first time she's chose outfits that reflected her political leanings. 2017, she had the MAGA slogan on her dress. By 2019, she upped the ante and wore a dress that read "Build the Wall," and in 2020, she was basically a walking Trump ad campaign. I get the excitement about her standing out in a sea of leftists, but if we criticize liberal celebrities for injecting politics into entertainment, the same standard should be applied to her, honestly. Just focus on the music because nobody needs another celebrity spouting surface-level talking points to do more harm than good. You might be wondering why these awkward shows keep forcing politics into everything, even when audiences are clearly sick of it. Well, we got MSNBC's finest, Joy Reid, talking about the 2023 Grammys, and I'd say it's safe to say their reasoning has not changed one bit.
It was, to put it mildly, a celebration of the very thing the American right has turned into its latest anti-wokeness boogeyman: diversity, equity, and inclusion. The show opened with Puerto Rican singer Bad Bunny singing 99% in Spanish. Then host Trevor Noah walked and talked through a room that was diversity, equity, and inclusion in human form. The culture wars are over, and the left won, like total defeat. I can only imagine the heads exploding in red states. I imagine Ron DeSantis is somewhere stalking through his governor's mansion trying to figure out how to ban the airing of the Grammys in Florida and take away CBS's tax exemptions. No educational value, queer theory, black music. Ah!
She's celebrating it like some sort of win, but I'll let the numbers speak. This year's Grammys got 15.4 million viewers, down 9% from last year, and according to Statista, it's the fourth lowest TV audience since the 2000 ceremony, and we had 70 million fewer people living in the country back then. So you can do all sorts of victory laps, but you'll just keep losing more viewers because of these antics. I'd love to know your thoughts here, so let's get the conversation rolling in the comments down below, and if you want your friends to see how absurd this whole thing is, please share the video with them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.